You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, hosted by Audrey Bell-Kearney, Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday, Audrey talks business, and on Tuesday and Thursday, she talks about AI. Grab a pen and some paper so you can take notes. Now on with the show.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land, all of my friends around the world. It's a sunshiny day, but it's cold. It's 33 degrees going up to a high. It's 30 degrees going up to a high of 43 degrees. It is cold outside, baby. It's cold outside today. Anyway, it's Tuesday, January the 7th. January 7th, and welcome to the show. I was going to do this show yesterday, but I had all kind of technical problems, but I don't have them today, so I'm going to bring it to you today. Today, we're going to be talking about how teachers can leverage AI to start side hustles. And I want to do this show because I wanted to give teachers enough time. Like here in Georgia, school is over in May. So they got a good 5 months to kind of learn some things and put some things in place. So when they're out for the summer, they can be running their side hustle online with the families at vacation, all that good stuff, and still be making some extra money. See, I know that a lot of teachers don't make a whole lot of money, and I know that when they go out for the summer, depending on where you are in the world, because here in Georgia, I think the way they do it is that they spread their payout over 12 months. In Jersey, when my brother was educated in Jersey, they got paid for 10 months. So the 2 months that they were out of school, there was no money coming in. So depending on where you live in the United States, it's depending on how you get paid. Georgia spreads it out over 12 months, I believe. But in Jersey, I knew for a fact that when they were out for them 2 months, there was no pay. Now, holiday pay they got, but summer pay there was no pay. So from June, when they got out in June, till they went back in September, because they always went back after Labor Day. So you talking about July and August, there's no money, right? Because you didn't work July and August, so there's no money. So, I'm always thinking about how I can help folks, do better. And for some reasons, teachers popped into my spirit. I have no idea why. That wasn't even on my list, I don't think, of things I wanted to talk about, but it popped into my heart, and I was like, you know what? Let's talk about the best side hustles for teacher that's low barrier to entry that they can get into leveraging AI, and it's a lot of them, y'all. And y'all know I talk about this all the time, and it's only because I showed my husband. I created something yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was Sunday. Sunday, it was Sunday. I created something Sunday because he was still home from work. I created something Sunday, and I was like, "Look at this." I literally almost finished it. Like I still have to go in there and refine and work out the kinks. But here's the thing: by the end of the week, the thing will be finished. And it's an AI agent that I'm doing, and I'm doing it because I have to go speak at a conference. And I was like, this needs to be finished by the time I go to the conference. And so it's almost completely done. So anyway, I'm saying all that to say there are some great tools out there. All you have to do is sit down, spend some time, and apply yourself to learning those tools, and you'll be able to create some amazing things. I'm talking about when I'm talking about agents, I'm talking about AI agents when I'm talking about this, and I'm talking about it because um you can create these AI agents and you'll be able to sell them to somebody. Or if you get really, really good, you'll be able to go and create them for other people who just, there are going to be people, I don't care how easy the tech becomes, they're just not going to be able to sit down and do this thing. But that's where you comes in. That's an opportunity for you to say, you know what, let me go out there and create AI agents. Now, a lot of this show is going to be based on AI agents moving forward. Why? Because I feel like that's the next big wealth transfer, like understanding how to create AI agents for yourself. Because if you can understand how to create an AI agent for yourself and then take that thing and market it, baby, you could be paid. And that's what I'm looking at. So the AI agent that I created was one that I'm looking at like, yeah, I'm about to go put some marketing money behind this, because it's something that I feel is needed. All you got to do is find a pain point and then create an agent for that pain point and go sell it to the people with the pain. That's it. Because you're solving a problem for them, and you're helping them out. And you have to look at it from that perspective. I'm helping somebody stop. Listen, Tylenol is what? Tylenol is a painkiller. You're going to become the painkiller for somebody. When you think about ibuprofen, what does it do? It alleviates the pain. That's what Aleve is about. You know, that they are painkillers. You have to become a painkiller for someone. So, teachers, if you're listening to the sound of my voice, if you listen to the sound of my voice, if you are thinking about what you're going to do when the school is out, this is what you should be checking out, right? So I'm going to go over some things that um that I want you to think about while you're like taking a break on the weekend and things like that. Now, I happen to like AI agents, right? The reason I like AI agent is because the tools that you use to make them is pretty simple and straightforward. And if you can talk a thing, you can create a thing. If you can write a thing, you can create a thing, right? And that's what I look at. So I've created a an agent called Debt Crusher Pro. Now I gave Debt Crusher Pro a whole persona, like it's a green pig with a purple cape on. And the reason I did that was because I was talking to one of my business partners, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna talk about crush your debt this year." And I flipped it around. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna create a AI agent called Debt Crusher." So we're working on a joint venture together, me and her and two of my other business partners. We're all working on this financial tool. So I created this financial plan. She does a lot about. She was in a lot of debt. She's a nurse. She was in a lot of debt, like $100,000 worth of debt. She said, and she said she would only go to the mailbox at 3 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning. And I was like, why? She said that's the only time she could muster up the energy and the nerve to go get all the bills out of the mailbox. But she paid down all of the debt. And then she wrote a book about how she paid down all of the debt. And she's like, and so she was talking about this thing called Crush Your Debt. And for like 2 years, I've been saying, yeah, you should do something with Crush Your Debt. And we had started working. I had started working on an app for us. I'm just telling y'all this story so I can bring it back around to where I am right now. I had started working on an app for us that was supposed to be sold to the county, and then the county said they couldn't buy it because it had a lot of privacy things that the county would have to go through and legal blah blah blah. It was a whole bunch of nonsense. So anyway, we scrapped that idea, and then I started trying to figure out what do we need to do next. She and I were having a conversation, and she said, "Yeah, this year I'm gonna work on crush your debt." And I was like, "I'm about to build an AI agent called Debt Crusher," and I did. But I wanted Debt Crusher to be like a character. So I created this green pig. And I did this in about 7 days. Like the entire platform I did in about 7 days. And so when you go in there, if you're asking about taxes and investments, if you type that in, one of my business partner names is going to come up. If you type in stuff about life insurance, another business partner name is going to come up. So but if you got general questions, like you want to do a financial needs analysis and see all that stuff is going to come up. If you type in annuities, I'm supposed to come up. I didn't go in there and program myself in yet, but I did that. I created that tool, and I created that tool. And as I sit here and think about it, like, girl, you created a great tool. I created that tool, and I created with a software called PickAxe. So if you go to the article or into the link in the description, there is a link to PickAxe. I created that tool in like 7 days with PickAxe. And you can do the same thing. So for teachers, if you're thinking about starting a business, I want you to think about, what kind of problem can you use to solve? What kind of problem can you solve? And then figure out how to create that using the AI agent. Now, the first thing you have to do is identify the problem. Like, what is the problem? What is challenges that you've encountered based on your community? Like, think about this. So one of my good friends is also an educator. She's been an educator for years, and she's one of my best friends. We've been friends since we was like 16, and she's still one of my best friends. She talks to parents all the time. And I'm sure you talk to parents all the time. You talk to teachers all the time. You talk to students all the time. You talk to principals all the time. Administration. You work inside of a school system. I'm sure you probably encounter a lot of problems, teachers. A lot of them. Pick one. Pick one that frustrates you the most, that you know nobody is providing an answer to, and you become the answer. Let me say that again. You're in this community of teachers and paraprofessionals and educators, right? You're in that community. You see problems that the outside world don't see. You see that there's nobody answering the problem that frustrates you the most. Can you create it? Can you leverage AI and AI agents to create a solution to that problem? And if you can, say, okay, this is the problem. If you can type out what the problem is, I'm talking about this is all you need to do. This is the problem here. This is who's having the problem here. Create me an AI agent that solve this specific problem right here. That's it. I know I'm making it sound simple, but it is pretty simple, right? This is what you do, right? So you pick the problem. Now, there are a bunch of platforms out there. I've tried Bubble. I find it to be difficult, and I'm a techie. I'm not a techie, but I'm techie. Like I'll sit down and say, okay, I'm gonna learn how to use this. I didn't feel like I wanted to learn how to use Bubble. So Bubble is a no code, low code app creator. I didn't feel like I sat there and I was like, yeah, I don't want to bother with this. It just didn't thrill me at all. I tried Zapier. It A lot of people use Zapier or Zapier. Zapier. A lot of people use Zapier to create things. It is a automation system that allows you to tie a bunch of different things together to automate, right? Um, I looked at that. I've tried it. I was like, I don't feel like learning this. I didn't feel like learning that, so I didn't. What I'm using right now to create stuff is PickAxe. And I'm gonna pick axe, like pick your hair, and an axe like chop with an axe. That's what I'm using. And for me, that has been by far the most simplest tool ever. I used a tool last year called UAI, and I like that tool, but it was similar to PickAxe, but it was a little bit more difficult. But I created some stuff, and then I taught a class on how to create stuff. And what I realized in looking at the people faces that I was teaching, that even though I thought that UAI was simple, looking at their faces and them just being like totally just blacked out, it wasn't simple. With PickAxe, I've taught the class on PickAxe too. Now let me just say this, full disclosure. I've taught PickAxe too, which I feel like is way more simpler than UAI, but there were still people who had their eyes glazed over. And it may be because it was a group setting, it was a group class, and people don't like asking questions. I'm telling you, you don't have to take a class. Sit down to the website. I'm dropping the link in the description. There's a full article on the website. Sit down and look at the tool, watch the videos, and once you do that, you'll know how to create. If you know how to write a thing, talk a thing, you can create a thing. All right. Now, I'm suggesting PickAxe because that's the one I'm using. That's the simplest one I've seen so far, and I've used a lot of different platforms. Now you have to sit down and design your agent, right? What kind of questions? Here's the thing. There's so much content out there in the world. You probably have notes and notes and notes of your own content. Take all that content and load it into PickAxe. That's called training your AI. That's what that's called. It's called training. So if you know that you have all these notes about all the things that pisses you off about your profession as a teacher, and nobody is addressing the issue, you created a document of all of that stuff, and you take it and you train your AI. And now your AI has all of this information that pisses you off and nobody's addressing, and it becomes a problem solver for that problem, right? And then you test it. So the agent that I built Sunday, I have been testing, and it has a glitch that I can't fix. So I went to the guys that built PickAxe, like, look, I can't get past this point right here. I sent them a long email yesterday. I'm having a problem right here. I need you guys to help me fix it, because they can tell me, Audrey, it's because of it. Because I thought my prompt that I put in was a good prompt, and it's giving me part of what I'm asking for, but it's not giving me a clear picture. So what I did was I sent them like, this is what I put in. This is what it's giving me back. This is the only part that's not working. I can't figure it out. But they're that touchable. And so they have allowed me to reach out to them and ask questions. And I've been on Zooms with them because I like the platform. Like, I honestly, with everything in me, like that platform. And I could see me creating all kind of AI agents with that platform that solve problems. Like, I have a list of problems in the small business world. So when I'm not here on Good Morning Gwinnett talking to you guys about what I'm talking about, I run a chamber of commerce for women called the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce. I see some of the problems that the members have. So what am I going to do? I'm going to create solutions to the problem so that they can have thriving businesses in my community. You can do the same thing, the exact same thing. Nothing is stopping you. All right, I'm gonna go to a song, and I'll be back after the song so we can continue this conversation. And then I'm gonna give you some businesses teachers that you can start over the summer, before the summer. As a matter of fact, you can start on the weekend and then just grow them over the summer. And you can start like, and they're cheap to get started. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Yeah, this is your moment, baby. No matter what they say, you were born to slay. Stand tall, stand proud, let's go. I've been through the fire, been through the rain, felt the weight of the world, but I broke those chains. They tried to dim my light, but I'm still here with every step I take. I'm facing my fear, feel the rhythm in your soul, let it take control. Every move that you make is breaking the mold. Rise up, don't stop, let your spirit shine. We're unstoppable, baby, this is our time. Stand tall, stand proud, let the whole world see. We're dancing through the struggle, turning pain to victory. Stand tall, stand proud, let your voice be loud. We're breaking through the silence, girl, you wear the crown. Clap, clap, stand tall. Clap, oh yeah. Clap, clap, stand tall. Move your body, don't stop, yeah, we're standing tall. Every twist, every turn is a story I own. Every scar, every fall made me stronger alone. But now I see the power in my reflection. A queen on the rise, dancing with intention. Feel the rhythm in your soul, let it take control. Every move that you make is breaking the mold. Rise up, don't stop, let your spirit shine. We're unstoppable, baby, this is our time. Stand tall, stand proud, let the whole world see. We're dancing through the struggle, turning pain to victory. Stand tall, stand proud, let your voice be loud. We're breaking through the silence, girl, you wear the crown. Hands up to the sky, feel the energy rise. We're unshaken, unbroken, lifting our lives. Let the bass line hit, let your body groove. This is our anthem, yeah, we've got nothing to lose. Stand tall, stand proud, let the whole world see. We're dancing through the struggle, turning pain to victory. Stand tall, stand proud, let your voice be loud. We're breaking through the silence, girl, you wear the crown. Clap, clap, stand tall. Clap, oh yeah. Clap, clap, stand tall. Move your body, don't stop, yeah, we're standing tall. Keep standing tall, baby. They can't bring you down. Dance like the queen you are. This is your time.
Welcome back. Stand tall, stand tall. Listen, you're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett show. I'm your host, Audrey Bell-Kearney. Today I'm talking to teachers about businesses they can start as a side hustle by leveraging AI. And I'm talking about agents. I happen to like AI agents. I believe that they are going to change the future of so many things. It's already happening right now. And you have the opportunity to be a part of this big change, this big evolution, and to do some things for yourself. I'm talking about right down to the, creating artwork right in AI. So it's so many things, lesson plans. You can create a lesson plan generator. Whatever the problem is, pick a problem and solve it. That's all I'm saying. Pick a problem. So let's talk about some of the problems you can solve. Let's get down to the business. Um, Here's one I thought was pretty cool now. And these are AI agent business ideas for teachers that you can start for under $500, right? And on the website, it gives you a breakdown of what they are. So, personalized tutoring agent. Now, I'm sorry, tutors. I get it. You got a tutoring agency, and that's how you make your bread and butter. But they're smart tools. You may want to think about how to incorporate those. And if you can incorporate those into your already existing tutoring business, now you can tutor 24/7, and you're not depending on bringing in your tutors, and they don't come to work and all this kind. You're not dependent on that. So for teachers who are listening, you can, if you are a English teacher and you know all of the problems that children face when it comes to English, right? You can create a personalized English tutoring agent just for English and grammar and reading. You can create that. And you can do that by using a pickaxe, right? And putting in all your notes from the things, problems that these kids face, right? You can offer it as a subscription where the parents can pay a small amount of money a month and their kids will get. Think about this for a second. My daughter used to work for a tutoring agency, and she wanted to buy the agency from the woman, and the woman was going to sell it. And when she told me about the agency, I said to her, yeah, she doesn't like her business, because she would come home every day and complain about this business. She was a tutor, and every day she would come home and tell me about the business and how the business was ran. I said she doesn't like that business. She's gonna sell it. Literally about 2 weeks later, she came and told everybody she's gonna sell the business. I said, I told you. You can't like your business and treat it like that. So my daughter went to her and tried to buy it. She went to her and said, "Listen, I want to buy the tutoring agency," because she knew how much money it was bringing in. It was bringing in a little bit over $600,000 a year. So they were paying tutors like $55 to $75 an hour, right? But think about this, and I'm not trying to mess up somebody's tutoring business, but if you can expand yourself by adding tutoring agents to what you already do, and they're working 24/7 for you, and they're, I hate to say it, but they're even smarter than you are because they can pull in information from around the world. So so listen to this. Your platform is probably gonna cost you about $20-$30 a month, right? You're gonna put in some marketing money, but you got a built-in audience. You got students with parents. So you ain't even gotta go far. If you see 100 students a day, that's 100 parents. If you charging $27 a month, and let's say you get like 27, let's say you get all 100 of them, right? It's 1,000 kids in your school. So you get, that's $2,700 of passive income. Did y'all hear the word? Did somebody hear me say passive? Passive income. It's passive because once you get them on your program, the kids know how to use computers. They're gonna go there. They're gonna talk to your agent. You're gonna give it a cute little name, and like Debt Crusher. Debt Crusher is a whole persona by itself. You're gonna give it a cute little name, and then the kids gonna go there and they're gonna talk to it because you can train it to talk back to them, just like a tutor. Like that's a crazy thing. And so that's under $500. So a personalized tutoring agent, right? Here's one, and I know when I came up with this one, right? Parent communication bot. So I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. So my friend I told you who has been an educator for a long time, one of my best friends, she's a teacher in Camden, New Jersey. She said Camden has like the worst school system probably in the United States. She called me one day and she was livid because she had a young girl in her class who had did something wrong, and her mother comes to school, and the mother has on like booty shorts, slippers, and rollers in her hair. And she's like, what the? And she swears a lot, y'all. What the F is this? Like, I can't believe how she came to school. And then they want to come with an attitude. If you had a bot, because I'm sure somebody's like, Lord, create that one. If you had a bot that could communicate with parents and you didn't really have to, listen, you can train the bot. You can connect some systems together, literally, and train the bot to make the calls to the parents and talk on the phone to the parents. It When I tell you the tech is crazy, the tech is crazy. Now you can use tools like it's one called ManyChat. Twillo is two-way messaging. Like I'm working on something right now for someone. It's like two-way messaging where you could talk back and like it'll talk back, it'll talk to you. That's a good one. This could be a service that you can offer to the schools or individual teachers where they don't have to talk to the parents because they don't want to talk to them. And again, the initial investment is about $100, and you could earn between $10 to $50 per month per teacher, per school, whatever. Passive income. Create it one time, sell it over and over again. Y'all heard me talk about this earlier. Lesson plan generator. I don't know how to create lesson plans, but guess what? It's probably a whole lot of teachers who hate creating lesson plans. What if your bot was a lesson plan generator pro? And that's what it did. It created lesson plans for the second graders, or lesson plans for the third graders, or lesson plans for English, or lesson plans for math, or whatever it is. It's going to save teachers hours of time. Like my brother used to hate doing. I've heard him say, "I hate doing lesson plans." Like I heard him say that. If you had a lesson plan generator, listen, pop it in there, create a lesson plan. It happens, and that's what you got. You have a built-in audience, teacher, in your school. I'm sure there are tons of problems in the school. Fix the problem. You become the solution. How much can you earn from that? You can earn $25 per user. I don't know how often you create lesson plans, but this says, for instance, you had 30 subscribers. That's $750 a month. Passive, extra, passive money. Now, picture this for a second. It's January 7th, 2025. You start working on this now. Let's say you learn about everything, you get everything you need to know, you get your idea together. You kick off in January. You build your thing, you kick it off in January, February, March, April. You already making money, passive money. In the summer come around, you chilling like a villain because you have created this thing. It's already making you money. You marketed it inside of the school already. You got people on the plan. You got people that you're teaching how to do it for themselves because that's another stream of income. Because now somebody's going, well, child, I don't need to pay her. You need to teach me how to do that. I sure can. $14.97. Join my class. Join my AI class for $1,497. I'll teach you everything I know, and then you can make passive income just like me. That's how you do that. Okay, the next one is educational content creator. tools are there, quizzes, worksheets, videos, all the tools are right there for you. You can create an AI agent and you can break it down. Let's say, for instance, you want to create math quizzes, right? There's a tab for that. You want to create English quizzes. There's a tab for that. You want to create social studies quizzes. There's a tab. You want to create a college prep platform for the ones that's going into college, pre-college prep. It's all you can create whatever you want is what I'm saying. The tools are necessary. They're there. Now to do something like an educational content creator costs you about the initial investment is about $150. You can sell content packages for let's say $10. Let's say you get 50 sales a month, right? That's $500. Passive. Passive. And this is the last one I'm going to talk about because I think this is a great one. I might even do this for you. If y'all don't do it, I might do it. The College Prep Advisor Bot. Now, this is a bot that's going to guide high school students through college application process, including essay writing tips, application deadlines, scholarship opportunities. You can take all what I just said and put it in the bot and then add something extra to it that you know is missing. To do this, maybe a little bit more technical if you use like a Google Dialogflow or OpenAI. But if you go to PickAxe Pro and say, you know what, I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to do it like this. Your initial investment is going to be about $250, right? And that includes platform fees and advertising. You're going to charge the students about $20. And let's say you get 50 students to use the platform. And let's say you get that a month. That's $1,000 a month extra. Here's the thing we know. There are in Gwinnett County alone, we have 180,000 students just in Gwinnett County. That's just one. We got 159 counties in Gwinnett County, in Georgia. Gwinnett is one, and Gwinnett has 180,000. Fulton County has more. So you talking about the whole state of Georgia. Think about a Texas. Texas is the biggest state in the United States. How many kids are in that school system? I'm just trying to help a teacher out today. So I want you to find your niche, find a problem that you're going to solve, right? You don't have to start big. I will tell you to learn everything you can about PickAxe. I'm putting the link in the description. Learn it because that's the simplest platform. I've tried them. I tried Glide. I've tried Softer. I've tried there's a Adalo. I've tried Bubble. I've tried UAI. I try Go High Level. That is the simplest platform that I've ever used, and I'm talking about you can get your stuff done in a matter of a week. Right? So pick your niche, focus on that. Start small. It doesn't have to be a lot because my things aren't a lot. As a matter of fact, I'm narrowing down to like four each. Stay up to date on AI trends. Go into the network. As a matter of fact, I invite you to come into my network. It's called AIfounders.network, AIfounders.network, AIfounders.network. Come into the community and become a part of the community. Stay up to what's happening and things like that. Listen, I hope this was helpful. I really do. Join the network. I'm going to be more in my group more often this year. But join. It's free. There's no charge. I talk about PickAxe a lot. I'm going to be creating different PickAxe probably every day and dropping them in there so people can see what I created. And you'll see like how to do it. So check it out. All right. I hope this helps. But anyway, the whole entire article is on goodmorninggwinnett.com. The best AI side hustle for teachers. That's what it's titled. So go check it out. I'm going to go to my last song. Then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration for today. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Sometimes life gets heavy, but we're stronger, baby. This love, this fire, it's unbreakable. I've seen the storm clouds gather, felt the weight of the rain. We've been through highs and lows, through the joy and the pain. But every scar's a story, every tear a truth. Together we're unshaken, baby, me and you. They can try to break us, try to tear us apart, but they'll never touch the rhythm of our unbreakable hearts. Unbreakable hearts, they beat as one. Through the darkest nights, we still find the sun. unbreakable hearts. Every time the wind blows, we just bend, don't fall. Even when the silence lingers, we still hear it all. Your touch is my salvation, your voice my sweetest song. With every step we take together, we prove them all wrong. Let them throw their shadows, we'll still make our spark. They'll never dim the fire of our unbreakable hearts. Unbreakable hearts, they beat as one. Through the darkest nights, we still find the sun. Unbreakable love, it's who we are. Even when the world gets hard, we've got unbreakable hearts. When the world turns cold and we're out in the rain, you're my shelter, my forever, through the joy and the pain. Softer, I'll hold your hand, and we'll make it through. There's nothing we can't conquer when it's me and you. Unbreakable hearts, they beat as one. Through the darkest nights, we still find the sun. Unbreakable love, it's who we are. Even when the world gets hard, we've got unbreakable hearts.
You know, welcome back, welcome back. I had just I heard somebody say something really horrible, and you could tell that that's a hurt person because he said some very hurtful words, and I said somebody probably broke his heart, and he never got over. He never did the work to get over it. And so, you know, people, you have to do the work, y'all. Like when your heart is broken, your spirit is broken, you have to do the work to get over it because you're holding yourself back. The person has moved on, and you're holding yourself back. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I want to talk about my closing words for the day. Here goes. It says, if you carry one thing with you today, let it be this. You are brave, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are smart, you are loved, you are never alone. Ooh, let me say that again. If you carry one thing with you today, let it be this. You are brave, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are smart, you are loved, and you are never alone. Hey, listen, that's all I got for you today. Um, if you missed any episodes of this show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to past episodes there. And also be sure to connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Good Morning Gwinnett. Share the show with a friend. This show is meant to entertain, empower, educate, uplift, and keep you moving in the right direction as far as business and technology is concerned, especially AI. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. with another great episode. Tomorrow's Talk Business. I got to just change it. It's Talk Tech and Business every day for me. So anyway, I'll be talking more about business and tech tomorrow, so be sure to tune in. Don't forget to subscribe to the show. I'll be back again. Listen, you guys stay safe out there, and until next time, my friends, until next time, make it a great day. Bye, everybody.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, hosted by Audrey Bell-Kearney. If you missed an episode, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com for past episodes and local news. Do us a favor and click the link in the description to support the show for just $5.99 a month and share it with a friend.